Let's tip things off with Klitzer in the playground. Teases the opponent with a...
Always a team that makes a flashy entrance when they're on the road. And as things get influential with his taste for sure, David. Thank you. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Howard is out there with Marc Gasol. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Leonard in at the 2. And for the Wizards, Hachimura out there with Thompson. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then there's Oladipo, and it's Westbrook in at the point. And the layup's good off the glass.
What a finisher. Russell Westbrook enjoys taking on the defense in the paint.
Well, one of the strengths of this Wizards team is their athleticism. Great in the open floor.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. You think about it. They finished 7th in the league in points off turnovers last season. They've got the personnel to thrive in transition, obviously. Good speed, good finishers at both the guard and forward positions. The question becomes half-court execution. And do you have enough shooting?
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Difficult stretch for these two teams. As a player, Doris, do you change your approach when you're in the midst of a losing streak?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest challenges when you're losing is to remain confident in your abilities, to trust your process, to understand you've put in the requisite work, and sometimes in the midst of losing, you have to just hang your head on knowing I've put in the time, I'm going to stick with the game plan, I've got to be flexible and make adjustments certainly, but trust the process.
For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the loss to the Spurs. Passes it to Thompson. He kicks to Oladipo. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Beverley dishes to Gasol. Over Millsap. Gasol no good.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
13 feet away. The Cavaliers pull it in. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Now here's Capella. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call on Washington with the foul. First trip to the line for him here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Here's Millsap. Thompson the bounce pass. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by Howard. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter.
You know, even as Dwight Howard heads for his mid-30s, I believe he can still impact the game. This guy is a physical specimen. He can be a tremendous force as a shot blocker and a rebounder.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Oladipo, the pass to Westbrook. Elbow shot is on the way. Outside for Millsap. The Wizards with another miss. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Leonard inside, guarded by Oladipo. Howard, the pass to Capella. Beverley with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Gasol, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Well, how about the ability to work off the basketball for a point guard? Victor Oladipo in the catch and shoot. Okay.
Beverley, the pass to Capella. Leonard on the wing. The tray, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, Kawhi Leonard put in the time to become a big-time threat from range. That is beautiful.
And Thompson kicks to Oladipo. Knocked away and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now Beverley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly. Eight seconds left to play in the first. Westbrook with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. So at the end of one quarter of play. Russell Westbrook has surly disposition on the court, but
throughout the years I've been trying to
well, you can't win it alone.
And for superstar players like Westbrook, individual greatness isn't enough. It's about elevating the team around him.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Patrick Beverly out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Howard, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Capella in at the 5 roaming the paint. Now here's Leonard. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Boy, you think back to the quadriceps injury that derailed almost all of the 2018 season for Kawhi Leonard. I'll tell you, he is back to peak form and reminding us that he is elite on both the offensive and defensive ends.
Now here's Westbrook. It's hauled in by Beverly.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Off the inbound pass, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Gasol. Leonard's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs. And you talk about the best two-way player in the NBA. I think a lot of people, Doris, would put Kawhi Leonard at the top of that list.
Let's remember, Kawhi's a former Defensive Player of the Year, averaging over 25 points a game for a season. He doesn't necessarily wow you with his eye-popping athleticism, but the reality is this: Kawhi Leonard is a multi-time champion.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance. Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Westbrook finds Oladipo. Floats one, and he sinks the layup. Oladipo's got his second basket of the night.
Oladipo has a lot of shots at his disposal, including that pretty floater.
Now here is Howard. Not a lot of room. Good. Howard's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Cavs.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he's known as the Claw. Kawhi Leonard, Doris, with some of the biggest hands in the NBA.
Well, consider, Kevin, that hand is over 11 inches from thumb to pinky. That's 52% wider than the normal hand. Basically, his hands correspond to a person who would be almost 9 feet tall. Incredible.
Now here's Thompson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 4 on the clock. Here's Hachimura. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
Here is Howard. He picked up 12 points in their last win against San Antonio. Good work defensively by Millsap. Wizards trail by 9. Oladipo for 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Pass to Beverly. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And Beverly knows his role well. Excellent at zipping the ball over to his teammates.
Oladipo outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings for the Cavaliers. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
You gotta like that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got Russell Westbrook, Hachimura out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Oladipo, and it's Thompson in at the 5. That's the route for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Now here's Beverly. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Doris, if I were to ask you right now in the league who has the most unstoppable shot, who would you tell me?
You know what's interesting, Kevin, is I wonder if in the long view of history, James Harden's step-back three will become sort of an identifiable shot with him, the way the sky hook was with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Like, you wonder, does that become a signature play for James? It certainly is something that's darn near impossible to stop right now.
And so he hits both.
Boy, when you look back on Russell Westbrook's career, the athleticism at the point guard position, borderline absurd. The power, the speed with which he moves on the floor, boy, you just don't see it that consistently.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Washington with the ball. Wizards trail by 9. And with Westbrook and his elite athleticism, Doris, it can be seen in his great statistics.
Well, you don't average 30 points a game in the NBA unless you can absolutely blow past defenders like Russell Westbrook. Gosh, the strength in his legs allows him to fight for rebounds. He is so productive from the point guard position. It's extraordinary.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Leonard against Oladipo. 18 feet out. The Wizards with another miss.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
Beverly finds Gasol. Howard trying to free himself up. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got 3 assists in the game. Knocked loose. Oladipo dishes to Westbrook. Over Beverly. And again, Washington no good. The Cavaliers leading by 11. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Right side Gasol. Beverly looking around. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. Capella. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Capella's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Capella sends it back.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
When Kawhi Leonard is healthy, he can dominate both ends of the floor. Nice job to finish it there.
For 3, Westbrook bangs home the trifecta. Westbrook's got 9.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. "19 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. It's Oladipo on the wing. Off target from outside. And so it's the visiting team. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What an act. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Howard. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Gasol at the 3. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Fires from the wing, and right through it goes. Oladipo's got it back down to within single digits for the Wizards. Here's Beverley. Gasol passes to Beverley. Down low. Capella against Thompson. Gasol kicks to Beverley. Over Westbrook. Rebounded by the Wizards. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Leonard inside, guarded by Oladipo. And Gasol gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Westbrook, no good.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
Beverley for 3, hits the three-point bomb. Beverley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Left side, Westbrook. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 14. .135 left in the fourth quarter. Poked loose. Millsap with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Thompson with the ball. Tries again. He lays it in. Thompson's got his first points of the night.
Well, that's a prime example of why Tristan Thompson is considered one of the best offensive rebounders in the game right now.
Beverley with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Leonard. Good. Nice job down low. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Cavaliers.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Leonard.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Tries yet again. No good that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Feeds to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question, GA. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Goes up on the wing. Count it. Good.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Leonard on the wing. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
Cross me, dog, on God, I'ma catch him out on canvas in 10 years. Lost my brothers to the